If you offer non-licensed asbestos removal services, then you may want to check out our template called the Statement of Cleanliness Report. This template allows you to enter some information about the site location, the description of works, and any asbestos that's been removed or encapsulated. You can also add before and after photos of the work, along with photos to show the cleanliness of the site when you left, which can be really useful if the client ever contests this. So let's take a look at the data entry and see how this works. So the first section is the scope, site description, and cover photo. Here's where you put the location of works, the description of works, the extent of asbestos encapsulated or removed, and the cover photo along with the date that you've examined the site. Next we have the visual examination section. So this is just a series of checkboxes to make sure you've completed various things. For example, was the work completed as per the method statement? Were adequate control measures taken? Was the work area free from dust and debris? And was the waste route free from dust and debris? You can put optional comments in here too. Now all of our templates are fully customizable, so you might have your own checks, in which case we can easily customize this list. Alternatively, if you want things removing, that's just as simple. Next we have the photos section. So here's where you can add your before and after photos from the site. So I've just got a couple here. The first is from the entrance path, showing that we've cleaned up properly. And the next is showing the status of the asbestos roof that we've removed. Let's go ahead and add an item, and I'll show you how this works. If we add a new item, we're prompted for a title, a photo, some comments, and the order in which this will appear in the report. So good practice could be to use words like before photo and after photo to show the asbestos before and after it was removed. You could also use titles like transit route, for example, if you want to show some images of that. Whatever it is you want to convey to your client, this is a great place to do this. Whatever photographic evidence you want to convey to your client, you'll want to put in here in some shape or form. Next, we've got the section which is the operative declaration. So this is showing that you have signed off the work. If you have a client sign off, you've also got the option to put that here. This could be something you do on site with a tablet and a stylus, for example. Lastly, we have some attachments. So it may be that you want to include some attachments, for example, the official hazardous waste consignment note, in which case you can import the PDF here, or just add individual images. This is a great way to show your client you've done things by the books. Now we have a separate template for hazardous waste consignment notes. Please check that out if you're interested, because you can create the hazardous waste consignment note using our other template, and then once you're finished, you can import it into this one. Let's take a look at the report and how it looks. So I'm going to scroll up here and tap this View Report button. First of all, you can see the title of the report, a map showing where the work took place, and the cover image that we included in the scope, site description, and cover photo section. Underneath, we have some information about the job. So for example, the client, site address, location of works, and so on. If I scroll ahead, next is the visual assessment. This is going to show a list of those questions that we saw in the visual examination section. You can see here. So these checkboxes relate to these questions here, and these are the descriptions that we put alongside them. Scrolling ahead, you can see we have our photographic evidence. So in reality, you might have lots of photographs here showing the before and after photos from the work that you've done. And also you might have photographs of the transit routes and anything that you've cleaned up afterwards. Finally, you can see we have a declaration here, which has the operative's declaration and the client's acknowledgement as well. If I scroll ahead, you can also see we've got some appendices in this report. I've included some hazardous waste consignment notes. Each one of them has been given its own page. You can see this is the producer's copy, this one's the carrier's copy, and then we have the consignee's copy. As I say, this hazardous waste consignment note has been created using another template that we have within our system. So just to recap, in this demo I showed you how to create an Asbestos Statement of Cleanliness report for non-licensed asbestos removals. When you carry out asbestos removal, a lot of your clients will appreciate this extra document to show exactly what's taken place, and they can keep this in their records alongside their other building maintenance information. So I hope you found this demo useful. If you're a Flow Mobile Surveying client and you'd like access to this template, if you don't have it already, please get in touch with our support team and they can easily add it to your account. If you're not a Flow Mobile Surveying client and you'd like access to our system to have a little play around and see if it's a good fit for you, please get in touch via our website's contact page and we'd be happy to set you up with a demo and a demo account that you can play around with. So I hope this video reaches you well. I hope you're having a good day. I'll speak to you soon. All the best. Bye-bye.